Nursing Leadership and Management. Good day everyone, I am Giselle B. Esteban, BSN4 at OLPCC Kawayan. For today's video, we will going to have a Q&A about nursing and leadership. Come on, let's go! Question number 1. Why is it important for nurses to be a good leaders?
It is important for nurses to be a good leader because it is their key to attain their goal in rendering quality nursing care to their patients.
What qualities have you observed from the nurses on the units that exemplify effective leadership in action?
The qualities of nurses that I've observed during my related learning experiences that exemplify effective leadership in actions are those nurses with first, skills in personal behavior, or those nurses who have a keen insight into the human nature of people. Next is communication skills, or those nurses who have the ability to listen actively and establish good communication. Third is organization skills, or those nurses who possess sense of purpose and direction. Lastly, skills in self-analysis, or those nurses who are aware of their motivations to their personal strength, weaknesses, and have willingness to improve them.
How do you think this behavior might have improved the outcomes of their patients?
In skills in personal behavior, the nurse has a keen insight or has the ability to identify patients' needs. After identification of that needs, the nurse will do something to satisfy that needs and that will improve the patient's condition. In communication skills, the nurse will actively listen to the patient's concern and establish good communication to gain trust and rapport. And that will be the key to formulate a good nursing care plan. Organization skills, the nurse will do his or her responsibilities with purpose and direction, and that the patient will receive a quality nursing care. And lastly, in skills in self-analysis, the nurse will use his or her strength to do his or her responsibilities and do something to make his or her weaknesses become his strength.
Question number 2. Why are effective followers as important as effective leaders?
Effective followers is important as effective leaders because an effective follower takes the actions or responsibilities to get things done or to attain a common goal. So, an effective followers are well-balanced, responsible, and can offer the same or more value to the organizations as leaders do, especially in project or task force situations.
Question number 3. Review the various leadership theories and which one might apply to leading in today's healthcare environment. Support your answer with specific examples.
We all know that we are currently in the battle of COVID-19 pandemic and the healthcare environment is not the ideal, which is safe, empowering, and satisfying. In this situation, the leadership theories that we can apply is the situational and contingency leadership theories through Parker Foley, in which leadership style varies according to the situation and the individuals involved. For example, in this current pandemic, the leader must be a rational leader who is persistent and consistent in what he or she thinks is right. In leadership style, considering this situation, the leaders must know the situation and allow everyone to know it, and the leader must think of a solution or goal, which is to save and protect the people from COVID-19. Whereas in leadership styles, considering the individual, the leader must think of an action to attain the goal, which is to save and protect the people, such as prevention measures, wearing of face masks, face shields, following social distancing and lockdowns, and having vaccinations. And this is the leadership styles that will help the healthcare environment to become an ideal.
Question number 4. Select an individual whose leadership skills you particularly admire, and what are some qualities and behaviors that individual displays?
The person I admired because of his leadership is the previous PNSA President, Mr. Maverick A. Cappuccino, and the qualities and behaviors he displayed is that he has a confidence and good communication skills, as he is not only good in speaking and conveying speech, but also he has the ability to listen actively and able to promote a good communications to everyone.
How do these relate to the leadership theories, and in what ways could you emulate this person?
This relates to the situational and contingency leadership theories through Hershey's and Blanchard's 4 basic leadership style. First is the telling style, as he is able to tell to his members what to do. Next is the selling style, as he is able to convince his members to listen to his ideas and decisions or goals. And next is the participating style, as he allows his group members to take role into the decision-making process. And lastly is the delegating style, as he allows his group members to take the majority of the decision. And I think the ways where I can emulate the leadership of Maverick is to first develop my self-confidence by dealing with my stage fright, and to develop my good communication skills is I will deal with many people where I can improve it. And in a hospital setting, I will do my responsibility well in nurse-patient interactions, not only to develop my good communication skills, but also to develop my therapeutic communication skills.
Question number 5. As a new graduate, what leadership and followership skills will you work on developing or enhancing during the first 3 months of your first nursing position, and why?
The leadership skills that I want to develop is a good communication skills, as I believe that it is the key to render a quality nursing care, as nurses takes time to listen and understand patients' concerns, and they better prepared in addressing issues as they arise, resulting in better patients' outcomes. Whereas the followers' skills that I want to develop is motivation, as I believe that motivated followers will work hard, can do the job well, and achieve a good result, as they are driven by a goal of finishing a job.
Now, we are done in answering all the questions. Thank you for listening.